Welcome back, everybody. My name is Tank. Today, we're going to be quickly talking about Cosmos. I'm sorry, I got to make it really quick. I got a lot of things I got to do. I just got back from a funeral, so bear with me, guys. I'm going to give you guys my 2 cents about where Cosmos is in the market, as well as where I think it might be going in the short to near future. But before I do that, if you guys would, do me a huge favor, like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you guys don't know, when you subscribe to my channel, you're actually entering a giveaway where you could possibly win yourself a 50-inch flat screen TV and or an MSI 2060 GPU once we hit 1,000 subs. Speaking of, I do want to take a really quick minute and say thank you to the 100 people that have been currently subscribed to my channel while I was traveling to that funeral the other day. I did notice in my car that we actually passed over 100 subscriptions, or I think we hit 100 subscriptions, and that meant the world to me. I know that doesn't seem like a lot to a lot of people here on YouTube, but for me, that meant the world, and I just want to say thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for subscribing to the channel and supporting me here. I try to do my best and giving you guys daily content, especially when it comes to Cosmos. So again, if you guys like that, if you guys would please be supportive, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump on into the charts. Right now, Atom is trading for $36.82. We are seeing a pullback for a lot of these tokens right now. And with every pump, there's a dump and vice versa. So it should be expected. I'm going to go out and just tell you guys right now, I was wrong. On my past video, I told you guys I thought price action would get us up to $38 and stick there. I was wrong. We did get up to $38. We actually surpassed $38 just recently. We're getting up all the way past $39 before coming back down to where we are currently. So I'm going to throw myself a bone and say I wasn't completely wrong. I'm just going to say that the price action that recently happened right about here on the charts, I wasn't expecting. I wasn't expecting this to dump through and break through this support line, this 50 EMA, this support line on this descending triangle pattern, and wick all the way down to the 200 EMA. It is what it is. It's already been done. We are where we are. We can only work with what we got. So let's do just that and see what we can see using Market Cipher as our primary oscillator and indicator tool. So the first thing we're going to point out to you guys is Market Cipher B. Market Cipher B houses the RSIs and the momentum waves. Keep in mind that the RSIs are a lagging indicator, but right now on the 4-hour time frame, which does look like it's going to confirm in about 6 minutes. So by the time you watch this video, it's already confirmed. Does look like they're going to be pinching together and coming back down. Look at the RSIs right here, guys. They do look like they're going to be coming down. So keep that in mind. Now, we had something look similar on the charts back here for the RSIs. So we could pinch together, come back down around and have a really good rally like we saw, testing the 60 line on the RSI. But don't front run things, like I always tell you guys. And like I've just said, the RSIs are a bit lagging. So keep that in mind while you're looking at the RSIs. The other thing I want to point out to you guys, excuse me, I'm just kind of stuttering there. The other thing I want to point out to you guys is we do see a buy signal, or I'm sorry, a sell signal or a red dot here on Market Cipher B. This usually is a good indicator that we're going to see further price suppression going forward in the next couple of candles. Now, that doesn't mean it necessarily has to play out. As you guys can see here on Market Cipher B, you see a big jumbled like grab bag of different signals happening, guys. So they could cancel out really, really quickly. You could get a red dot and the next candle could print and you can have a really, really big pump and then see a green dot. So don't front run that as well. I want to show you guys something that I am keeping in mind. Look how we've been able to maintain positive money flow on the momentum waves, guys. The green being positive money flow or buying pressure, the red being negative money flow or selling pressure on the charts here. We have been able to maintain green on the positive money flow wave here, even throughout all this volatility. So to me, that's a really, really good sign, guys. Even though we are having this pullback, you guys kind of expect that with every pump there's a dump. Right now, the more important thing for me is that we are maintaining this buying pressure, this positive money flow on the charts for Market Cipher. Let's go ahead and look at Market Cipher A. Excuse me, I'm stuttering all over the place. Market Cipher A shows us that we are pretty much right where we were when we made our video the other day, guys. We're right back here on the charts. We're just here, you know. We came down, we came up, we came back down, and we are where we are. Like I said before, these two patterns on the charts, which was just recently in play, were more than likely going to be canceling out. Well, so even though I made a prediction and it was ultimately wrong-ish, I did tell you guys that more than likely both of these patterns would cancel each other out, and we just basically been going sideways. Consolidating and going sideways is not a bad thing, especially when you zoom out and take into consideration that we had a 400% rally over about 60 something days or so, bringing us up to about $45, just shy of it or so. And then we just basically consolidated right here in a very bullish way, mind you, for about a little over 40 something days, I think, to where we are now. I think it's 45 days or so. Let me actually check it out right now. Let me be certain. I think it's actually, yeah, like 45. Yep, 45 days actually. From where we saw that high, we've just basically been consolidating. So keep in mind what we're doing right now, guys. keep in mind what we're doing. We're basically just laying down a big base layer of support on the charts. That's bullish. If we're ever going to be seeing higher price points for these assets, what we should be doing is consolidating and putting in that base layer or that foundation work so we can build on it and see higher price points going forward. What happens when you try to build a humongous tower to the upside without a base layer of support? Usually it falls down, and when it falls hard, right? So what we're doing right now is needed in my opinion, it should be our opinion. It's needed though. What we're doing is we're just consolidating, putting down the base layer work that we need, guys. Keep in mind the fundamentals, the technicals, and the reasons why you initially started investing in to whatever asset you're investing in. In this case, obviously, we're talking about Cosmos. One of the things you always have to remember is what Cosmos is trying to achieve. It's trying to achieve mass interoperability for the entire crypto space, guys. Not limited, not a small scope, not a small canvas of interoperability. It's literally trying to provide interoperability for the entire ecosystem of crypto, blockchain technology, however you want to explain that. Is trying to paint that picture, which is a much bigger canvas. What happens when you have a much bigger canvas, guys? It takes longer to paint. You have to be more patient when you have a bigger goal. Now, I'm not trying to diss other projects that are also providing interoperability to their own platforms or projects or to their own scale. I'm heavily invested into a lot of them, and I'm absolutely loving the gains that I'm seeing in some of them. But it gets filled up. That canvas gets filled up much quicker when it's a lot smaller. And I want you guys to remember that when you're looking at Cosmos, remember what they're trying to achieve. They're trying to achieve a much bigger goal, in my opinion, that's just my humble opinion, than what some of these other projects that are providing interoperability, are currently doing right now. Now, again, I'm not talking bad, so please don't come at me. I know already. I'm just going to say it. I'll say it by name, even though I didn't want to. You DOT people, please don't come at me. I have a very large bag of DOT. I love DOT. I love Gavin Wood. I love everything they're doing there. But I got to be honest, in the interest of the discussion and the argument, when you're talking about scalability and interoperability, you have to be real about what you're talking about. Let's be real about it. Yes, Atom has its drawbacks when you're talking about letting everybody through that gate or allowing everybody to go through that gate if they want to. You're going to have a lot of bad players, right? You're not going to be able to vet them as much, like the whole parachain auctions with DOT and all that stuff. Like, I think that's brilliant. You vet them, you see if they're good, then you adopt those good projects, and you have a limited amount of projects. That's why you have auctions and stuff like that, which, by the way, if you guys don't know, they're happening right now. Big ups to Gavin Wood and everybody on the DOT team and everybody is holding DOT. They're happening right now. Big things happening for DOT. But in the sake of the argument and discussion, when you do that, you limit yourself to a sense, right? Like, you're only allowing 100 parachains. You're only allowing that much to happen. But by the way, I will say the way that they've done their project, they have positioned DOT to benefit no matter what. It's genius. The way they've done it is genius. You have to have DOT to secure the network. You have to have DOT to win these parachains. You have to borrow them. It's genius. It's genius. The tokenomics is genius, guys. Don't ever come at me about that, because I'm not saying that. It's genius. But if you're actually trying to allow true interoperability, you have to allow them all. You can't discriminate. You have to allow them all, the good and the bad. You have to allow them all. If you want it, enable IBC, their protocol that allows interoperability within Cosmos. Bada bing, bada boom, you have it, right? That's the bigger problem right now, is that all of these great projects, all these great platforms that are out there can't directly talk to each other very well, or if at all right now. So we need something that's going to allow us to communicate with each other. We need that to happen. If, like I've said a million times, I know I'm rambling, I'm sorry, but like I've said a million times, guys, I think that's the key to mass adoption. I think if we're ever going to go mainstream, if this is going to be the life-changing technology that we all believe, we need to be able to talk, and not on a limited scale. We already see what it's like when you have an Apple phone and a Google phone and an Android phone. You ever try to send a video? You might get it, but it looks like a hot mess. So we need to have stuff that's going to be interoperable. Let me explain to you guys real quickly why you should remain bullish for Cosmos. Let me show you guys the current ecosystem for Cosmos. Look at it. A lot of these protocols down here have higher market caps than Cosmos. That's insane, right? That's insane. You would think, oh, they're using Cosmos SDK to build all these things. Why the hell doesn't Atom have a higher market cap? Well, it's because the beautiful thing about Atom is that they promote sovereignty. So if you use the Cosmos SDK, that doesn't mean that you have to be dependent on Cosmos for success. You can use it and be your own sovereign platform. You can control your own destiny. You control your own security. You control your own tokenomics, yada, yada, yada. That's the beautiful thing about it. It's all about independence. All about independence, but still having the opportunity to interact with each other, right? That's the beautiful thing about Cosmos. Now, one of the things that's currently happening here soon, much like DOT, and I will be completely honest, Cosmos is taking a play out of the playbook from DOT, and they're going to be enabling their security for their interchain security feature, which is one of the main reasons why DOT is so good, right? It's just one of the many reasons DOT is so good, is that it's very secure. The way the tokenomics are is you have to buy DOT to secure DOT on all these protocols that are going to be winning these parachains or have won these parachains, and then you have to stake them. You know, it adds a very big layer of security for the DOT platform or ecosystem. That's going to be happening for Cosmos. So not only are these other protocols going to still remain sovereign, they're still going to remain in complete control. But if they want to add another layer of security on their protocol, on their project, on their platform, they can choose to do so by buying Cosmos and securing the network with their Cosmos. There's a lot of bullish projects. Do you think Crypto.com, which used the Cosmos SDK to build their whole platform, or Binance Smart Chain to build their whole platform, is not going to buy more Atom to secure their network? You gotta be killing me. Of course they're going to. Also, the digital bank in Asia, I think it's actually specifically Malaysia, is using the Cosmos SDK technology to build their infrastructure. They're going to be buying more Atom to secure or utilize that feature to secure their platform, no matter how secure and what protocols they already have enabled on their end. Because remember, they're sovereign, right? They're going to be buying more when this security feature pops in, guys. Bet your bottom dollar. It's not financial advice. I'm not I can't predict the future, but bet your bottom dollar that all of these, or at least majority of these, are going to be buying more Atom to secure their projects. Bet your bottom dollar on that. It's a no-brainer. And then I want to talk about the things that are actually developing right now behind the curtains that you're not hearing right now. Like I'm just gonna point some things out. I'm not gonna let all of it out right now, but NFTs are coming real soon in the Cosmos ecosystem. The metaverse is being released real soon within the Cosmos ecosystem. Guys, I'm going to point out on the financial side, Osmosis, which is one of their DEX, one of their AMMs. If you don't know what's going on in Osmosis, you need to, they have some really mind-blowing, unique features on Osmosis that you need to check out. And they have so many more platforms and projects coming on board with Osmosis, guys. Omniflex, one of the things I'm super bullish on right now. Let's see here on the privacy sector, Secret Network. I'm telling you guys, Secret Network. Not financial advice. Do your own homework. Secret is going to explode. Let's go over to they have so many wallets, guys. If you guys don't know the Kepler wallet, Cosmos Station, dude, you guys need to do some homework. There's so many things that are happening. Not to mention when you buy and stake Atom, the amount of airdrops that you get. I'm telling you guys, and I'm not trying to like convince you guys, I've made so much money from these airdrops just holding and staking Cosmos, which you would already be doing from a lot of these other POS platforms and protocols. Like, but what other ecosystem actually just airdrops you tokens for holding it? It's a no-brainer, guys. It's a no-brainer. So long-term, guys, please remember, I'm not trying to convince you guys in anything. I know I kind of ranted. I just want to touch base with you guys. Long-term, I see us seeing, like, I've said it many times again. I'm not going to do it a whole technical thing on the charts here, but I see us getting up to 50. Then when we conquer 50, it's going to go straight up to 70. And then we're going to be on to $100 real soon, guys, especially when that security feature gets unlocked on the Cosmos platform, guys. You guys got to do your own homework. Again, not financial advice. This is me just ranting. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me throughout this video. If you guys like these kind of videos, especially when it comes to Cosmos, definitely do me a favor. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. With that being said, peace.